Hello and welcome to another video for Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at something that is very old, very collectible and very, very rare. We are looking at the 1965 release by Fairylite from their series of Gerry Anderson's Thunderbirds figures and dolls, or more dolls really than figures. And these were 11-inch figures, let's say figures, and they consisted of a range of the characters from Thunderbirds. There was I think 6 in the series altogether. So yeah, Scott Tracy, Virgil Tracy, Alan Tracy, John Tracy, and I've missed one, Gordon Tracy. And you had Parker and you had Lady Penelope. So there was actually 7 altogether. And this particular one we're looking at today is of Lady Penelope, as she appeared in Thunderbirds. But this particular one is quite unique because instead of wearing her normal checked dress that you would expect to find a Fairylite doll to wear, this particular one is dressed in her black evening gown. Complete with her blue shoes, I should say, and her black hairband. Okay, and so this is the figure in front of us, and this is Lady Penelope, and what a wonderful looking lady she is. And now, just like the normal dolls of the time, she has the real hair, and she's got her lipstick on, which is light green by the looks of it. And she's got her eye makeup on, so you can see her eyes are done up quite nicely with her eyebrows, and she is dressed in this wonderful black evening gown, which originally in 1965 when this was released, she didn't come like this, but you could buy accessories for the Fairylite Lady Penelope doll that had different clothes, and this was one of those outfits that that you could buy for your Lady Penelope. So at some point in its life, the clothing, the original clothing, has been changed, and she's been dressed in this wonderful gown. And there you can see she's got her high heel shoes on, and I think they just pop off her feet. I don't want to pull them off because they might be, yeah, they're fairly delicate, so I don't want to pull them off and break them. They just open up around her feet there, as you can see. They separate at the front there. Both of them are like that, so that's what basically hold them onto her feet. And you can see they're high-heeled. So there we are, and she stands very well. Even in her high-heel shoes, she stands quite well. Size-wise, we're looking at 28 centimeters, which is 11 inches. Width-wise, the widest point is about 10 centimeters, which is from the edge of the two hands. And depth-wise, well, if you measure for a puffy dress, we're looking at about 10 centimeters, although the doll itself is a lot thinner than that. So you can see, if I lift her up, she has got a little bit of age markings on her legs there. I presume that's from where the skirt that was originally on her was stuck to her legs, and so you've had to put it off slightly, and it's left a little bit of residue on her legs there, but that can be cleaned off. That's not a problem. The plastic is still very nice and solid, and moves nicely, so you can move her legs from side to side. You can move her arms up and down. Her arms are rubber, so you've got an extra bit of movement, so you can pretty much move her arms anyhow you like. So they are rubber as opposed to solid plastic like the legs are. And then of course the head is also rubber, so you can squeeze it, shape it, move it however you like. And you can even pull it off because it's only a rubber head that clicks onto a ball joint at the top there. So yeah, I mean, so you can see that she's not that particular wide herself. You're looking at about 3 centimeters in width wise, but generally a really, really nice, very old item that looks, I mean, she looks absolutely tremendous on display. Let's just zoom in so you can have a very good look at her face there. And there she is. Doesn't she look beautiful? And Lady Penelope's always looked beautiful in my eyes anyway. So there she is with her gorgeous eyes and makeup on, a headband. What a lovely little headband that is as well. Adds to the effect of the dress. And if we move down slowly, in her stunning black evening gown, just makes her look amazing with her arms spread out and her hands open as she is, and down to her nice long legs with her beautiful high heel shoes. And you can just see the design of the dress that is glittering away. So in the evening gown at a ball, or at a one of the Crichton Manor parties, she would look absolutely wonderful. Yeah, really wonderful item. Lady Penelope Crichton Ward Fairylite doll from 1965. So the question now, actually originally I was going to say these dolls did actually come in a box originally, and I think she also came with a cigarette holder, and there was something else. She might have come with a purse as well, originally. I can't quite remember exactly, from 1965. It was a very long time ago. But this particular one is unboxed. We do have a few different styles of Lady Penelope available from Midas Touch, the website, in her standard dress as she came, standard suit as she came originally, and plus we've got one or two in different gowns, as is this particular one in a black evening dress. So how well did they do? Well, 1965, Thunderbirds was huge. Thunderbirds had made the TV and was going into to movies. There was a movie being made of Thunderbirds, so it was a massive franchise at the time, although marketing was very different back in 1965 compared to how it progressed through the years. But so this was really the early stages of TV tie-in marketing, with the Thunderbirds Fairylite dolls. But yeah, I think they done very well because it was something new, something that we hadn't experienced before really. It was about the same time, I suppose, as Action Man had come out. So it was that's why the figures were all based on those 11-inch ones, 12-inch figures. But it was based around the time when Action Man came out. So Fairylite tried to really compete with Action Man by releasing the Thunderbird figures. However, the figures were not, the quality of the figures were not quite as good as the Action Man. So I don't think the Thunderbird figures actually done that particularly well. However, I think the Lady Penelope one did, because it was a doll really, and it was designed for the girls rather than the boys. So I think it had a much bigger impact than the Fairylite Thunderbird Tracy Brothers and Parker dolls. However, now let's move forward nearly 60 years. 59 years ago this was released. Do they come up on the platforms? Well, yeah, they do. They do pop up from time to time on the platforms. Most of them you see when they do come up are of Lady Penelope in her original clothes that she came with. It's so very rare that you ever see one in a box. And also, obviously, also complete with the purse. Actually, I think it was a necklace and a cigarette holder that she came with rather than the purse. I could be wrong, but I'm trying to remember off the top of my head here, and I can't quite remember. But finding one like this in an evening gown, well, they just never come up on the platforms. As I say, you do see the ones in her original like check suit that she wore, which we do have a few of those are also available on the Midas Touch website. But to find one in an evening gown which is complete with the headband and the shoes is very rare indeed, and I can't even remember seeing one of these come up on the platforms. However, we at Midas Touch have managed to find one or two of these dolls, Now they are available on the Master's website, and they are in different gowns. So take a good look at the website, and maybe there's one that you can see that would that you would like to purchase based on what she's wearing. So they are available to purchase on the Master's website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below, and it will take you straight to the website where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Gerry Anderson items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes onto the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that this is something that you won't want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful, wonderful Lady Penelope doll with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.